Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Chaos Child. Luckily, surprisingly, because my capture card is a piece of shit, I couldn't get it to fucking work. Like, could not. Fighting with it for 10 minutes. I hate this thing. Ugh. Anyway, so we are back with Taku now in the trailer. So here we go. A video of the scene has been passed around on the internet. The footage in question shows the body of a man who committed suicide in a love hotel. I mean, that's like a, extreme version of suicide. It was past midnight. All the news programs were talking about the video that had been uploaded to the internet that afternoon. Since there was a dead body in the video, none of the programs were actually playing it, but the newscasters all had described it. It was as if they were telling people to watch the rest on the web. Which means the people who are just hearing about this now will be looking on the internet, huh? Twitter was the best way to see what people were saying at any given moment. I opened it and took a look. Where can you see the thing they're talking about on TV? This is getting exciting! Link, http www.wiki. Yada yada. I saw it, but I should have known better than to watch it this late at night. Someone tell me a funny joke or something! That's about what I expected. Whenever I searched for a keyword related to the case, I found tons of tweets about the video and news broadcast. I'm sorry, but if you're going to say tweeter instead of Twitter, you have to say twits instead of tweets. You tweet on Twitter, you twit on Twitter. That's how it works. You can't do this game. The address of any page or aggregator site hosting the video was getting retweeted at an incredible rate. Retweeted. Jesus. It's like the game's trying to get sued. Anyway, of course, this was nothing new. Atchan had already been in festival mode since the video had first been posted that evening. Festival! A state of furious excitement on an internet message board or site where people are commenting en masse about a particular subject. Inspired by the raucous jubilation seen on the streets during actual Japanese festivals. Raucous jubilation! She'd use that more, it's great. The video on the aggregator wiki had been quickly deleted, but someone had saved it and uploaded it to a bunch of other sites. These sites had deleted it too, so others had repeated the process. Oh, those sites, sorry. After the news, the threads on Atchan had gotten bigger. Revolving Dead, huh? It sounds like it's gonna be what they call it. Well, that's better than Love Hotel! Like, Love Hotel was so uninspired compared to the rest of these. I didn't know it would first come up with that name, but more and more people on Atchan were using it. It was probably a play on the revolving bed the body had been found on. Since the body had been spinning too, the case was literally about the revolving dead. Atchan, Twitter, and all the aggregator sites and pages dealing with the case were in an uproar. I looked around and didn't see any new information. I'd seen it in person myself. I could easily tell when someone was lying or guessing. It's past midnight. What about this? And there were no big updates on Shibuya News either. The top of the page was about the uploaded video, but it was basically just a rehash of existing information. I'd thought that with all this fuss, she'd be putting on a web radio broadcast. But maybe she was busy. Maybe she's the... Do you think she's the girl? She's Mio? There was nothing about the sumo stickers or Arimura. Which made sense, I guess. Even Kay wasn't psychic. But I'm thinking that I'm wondering if she is. Because that's like when she came about, when she was introduced, Kay was introduced, I was like, I wonder if she's the girl in the back. But that's Mio. Whatever her last name is, I can't remember. But, I'm just wondering if she's Kay. Anyway. Only we and the police knew about Arimura, and only we knew about the stickers. The sumo stickers. Damn it, I've been planning on checking to see if there was a sticker on the scene of leaky noise today. You're gonna be killed, Takuru Miyashiro. I couldn't get the words she'd whispered out of my head. In the end, it had started raining, and I'd gone with Ito's plan of trying to get more information about the video and learn more about Arimura. Arimura is so hard to fucking say for me, I don't know why, but I hadn't made much progress with either. Of course, it had surprised me that Kurusu hadn't said anything. She just looked so fucking sad. The disappointment! Her face is disappointment personified right now. Like, you're really testing my patience. What did she mean I'm gonna be killed? The question came back to me again for the 100th time, and I still had no answer. I don't know, but we're still only in chapter 1, I think. What was she warning me about? Why had she told me I was going to be killed? And we got like 11 chapters before we get to endings. So, I mean, like, you're not going to be killed for a while. I don't think there's bad endings. I think there's only the individual endings. I pissed her off somehow. No, it felt more like she was talking about someone else killing me. And maybe it didn't matter if she hated me or not. And the timing didn't make sense either. I have a feeling we're going to be skipping a lot. Because since we're not using a guide and we're just going through... well, I mean... Here's the thing. We're going to get to a point where there's going to be whatever actually constitutes choosing an ending. I don't necessarily know now, knowing that there's 11 chapters before you get to where the endings are, if any of the stuff we're doing, like choosing the positive or negative, makes a difference. I don't know. We'll find out. But it kind of, when I was just trying to pull it up to see, like, when we were doing the bulletin board thing, it was kind of like, oh yeah, so blah, 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 you'll need to, like, save in a certain place so you don't have to skip through all of the common round stuff. So it's like, oh. So that's why it makes me wonder, like, is this all pertinent? Do we need to worry about this? There's going to be a point later on, toward one of the later chapters, where we're going to have to worry about that's where the saves happen and that's where the splits go. So it's going to be like, well, fuck. I'll have a million saves because it's going to take us forever to get there. But we are going to have to skip through the whole thing at some point because I do want to actually choose the other delusions and see what happens, you know? So, anyway. We weren't talking about anything weird. We were just talking about the case. The case is weird, though. Was she telling me that if I kept looking into this, I would be killed? That didn't make sense either. The police had ruled the death at the Love Hotel a suicide. It was a strange way to kill yourself, sure, and after seeing it, couldn't believe it was just a simple suicide, but I mean, I'm just saying, it's extreme to be like, all right, I'm going to tie these cords around my neck, I'm going to pin them up there, and then I'm going to tie them around my neck and tie them to either side of the bed so it's a nice big X, and then, okay, go away, Norn. And then I'm going to turn the bed on and just let it slowly choke me to death to the point where I just feel like that'd be painful and, like, extreme. It's a lot, is all I'm saying. But did that mean Kakita had been murdered after all? Probably. Murdered by whoever had tried to come into the room? Yes, that's what the knocking is. But the police had told me I'd been mistaken, and Ito had told me I couldn't prove it logically. This game has no logic. It's magic. Damn it. It was no good. It didn't make any sense. I was gonna be killed? Had I crossed some line? Maybe. You're gonna get killed, Takurumi Ashiro. I tried saying it aloud and shivered a little. Was I scared or... Probably, I mean, wouldn't anybody? Was I excited? I could feel myself start to laugh. Well, that's a little disturbing. I was fine. That was just fine with me. We might be a little more fucked up than I thought. If I'd crossed some line, I'd find out what it was. And that was the difference between me and those morons on the internet. I could do it. I had lots of clues. The first was Hinai Arimura herself. Hinai Arimura doesn't flow... Arimura just doesn't flow off your tongue nicely. At least to mine, anyway. And then... the sumo stickers. I'd only seen them at 2 of the crime scenes so far, but if I could find one at Leaky Noise too, I'd have a clue that no one else in the world had. I should go take a look tomorrow. And then... there was the video that had gotten uploaded to the internet. Who had upped it and why? I mean, look, his head is spinning off. Ugh! I played the video one more time, then realized something. Wait a second. Why? Here too? It was a common thing you found in videos, so I'd never really noticed until now, but... And I hadn't seen any comments on the internet saying anything about it either, but why did they use this effect? There was something weird at the start and end of the video. The blinking? It was on screen for less than a second, but at the start, the image appeared from bottom to top. And then at the end, it went from top to bottom. It looks like blinking to me. These weren't particularly unusual effects. The one at the start was often used in TV shows and movies when a character woke up. Of course, this was when the camera was showing his point of view. The one at the end was often used when a character was falling asleep or just before they passed out. The eyes. That's what I said, the eyes opening and closing. Sometimes you could play both at high speed to make it look like someone was blinking. It was called a wipe. It was a method of transitioning video from one image to another. It's a blink. This video was clearly taken from next to the Love Hotel and almost perfectly at eye level. From the distance and angle, that much was clear. I spent so much time looking through the camera that I knew how to judge the distance between it and the things I saw, and the things it saw, sorry. Oh, whoops, I forgot to go to the thingy-majiggy. Eye level, a term in video recording. It refers to the height the camera is placed at. Okay, sorry. I was sure that if I asked the rest of the newspaper club, they'd agree. But the side of the building where this video was taken was a sheer wall. Except for the sticker. I'm telling you, it had a camera on it. You saw the little dot on it. I could see that for myself in the video I'd taken. The only things I could see outside the window were a wall and the sticker. The uploaded video looked like it had been taken from someone's eyes. Suddenly, a dumb idea occurred to me. I don't think it's dumb. I think it's going to be brilliant. I looked at the picture of the sticker on the wall that I'd printed out. See? That little dot. It looks like a camera. Nah. I shook my head to drive away the stupid delusion. I needed to stay calm and logical. Tomorrow I could go see where the camera had probably been placed. Yeah, he's thinking it was in the eyes of the sticker. Ugh. Why do we have a sticker there? All of a sudden. He said I was looking at the photo. And now all of a sudden there's a thing there. I'm telling you, that's a camera right there. You see it, that white thing on the top of his head? Creepy. It cried like a baby. Okay, so now we're obviously having a delusion, but I mean, I guess that's where they're kind of going. The sticker was seeing through its eyes, its third eye in the middle there. I still think the thing on the top of his head might be a camera. Like, that would be like, oh, it's just a little spot. It's supposed to be a decor. But it could be a camera. But then again, I'm also thinking logically and not like weird sci-fi fantasy kind of realm where this is kind of going. Like, it's a mystery, but there does seem to be some sci-fi elements, I guess. So, yeah, magic stickers. Why would I not be surprised? I'm still trying to go the logical route. There's a camera right there. Anyway. Ah! I mean, that was creepy. The creepiest part of that was baby crying. Ah! Scared the shit out of me, too. Amy. 10/3/2015. One person in chat. Amy. And Lucas has joined the chat. I apologize for being late. The test images, spreading through Shibuya as expected. Continue to monitor the situation. Yeah. And the target? No issues. Oh, okay. I'm close enough to kill him at any moment. But I wanted to read that. Oh, now we're in chapter 2. I wasn't quite there yet. Can I, is there a way to, I can't go back. If you ask me, all the people in my class were ignorant children. Are we somebody else now? When I was in 4th grade, only 1 in 6 kids had a smartphone. A bunch of them would use their phones during breaks to pull up secret web pages made by the kids at school or dumb joke sites. They'd pass them around the class to become the center of attention, and each would be the leader of their own little group. One day, one of these leaders was upset because he couldn't visit a site he'd been able to access the day before. Some of the kids in his group suggested it was broken or that maybe the address had changed. I told him, it's internet filtering. Your parents contacted the cell phone company to limit your online access. Filtering, the act of setting standards for evaluating and selecting web pages and using that to restrict access to information. Here used to refer to the act of restricting access to pages deemed harmful to minors, which is usually done by parents, guardians, or cellular phone companies. The leader looked stunned for a moment, but then he yelled at me not to make stuff up. The rest of the group joined in. I knew I was right. I wasn't making anything up. I didn't understand why they were all yelling. Later, I realized that I was the class misfit and he was the boss of his little group, and he didn't like that I had shown him up. I only went to school once in a while, but when I did, something like that always happened. I'm assuming we're still Taku, because I don't think we ever change. I was sick of it. It'd be kind of interesting if we went to the perspective of a different character each chapter, but I wanted to show the rest of the class I was better than they were. I wanted to shock all those wrong-siders. Yeah, only we would be this much of an asshole, though, so... Okay. We did not change. When I snuck inside, I found a place filled with true darkness, unlike any I'd ever experienced. I could hear her gasp behind me. You okay? I was like, it's gotta be Sarika. You know she's like our partner in crime. Sarika didn't answer. She just clung to me as if seeking escape from the darkness around us. Should we go home? Sarika quickly shook her head. It's okay. We still haven't found any clues about Amy, and... I don't want to be in that house. Oh, I don't want to be in that house. You too, right, Taku? I thought for a second and nodded. It's funny, we haven't found any clues about Amy. And Amy was the one who was like, the target, and talking to the person who said there's clues, and I didn't get to read it. Hopefully you got to read it. I was trying to read it fast, but it goes, like, it went too fast, sorry, so. I thought for a second and nodded. For her, that was probably the real reason. Okay, let's go. What's the deal? Okay, so we know that we were kind of in an orphanage with Kurusu. But what's the deal with Sarika? Like, we were with her when the earthquake happened. We took her to the hospital, so she's obviously been our friend for a while. And yet, she clearly has parents, because she wasn't in... Unless she was also put in a house, but was put in a separate one, another group home. You know what I mean? But, like, we lived in the group home with Kurusu. But, like... Yes, we can infer we're Sarika's childhood friend, but... What house does she not want to be in? Like, so there's still, like, a mystery around, like, our relationship with her. How long we've known her, like, you know... She seems kind of like, sure, we've got Ito, but I feel like Ito and Sarika are, like, our besties, and Kurusu is just a pain in her fucking ass. I kind of like all the characters, but I don't particularly like Kurusu. I don't... She's the one I'm like, nah, you can get the fuck out. You're a pain in my ass. You're a thorn in my side. You've got to be the mom character, fine, but, like... Nah, Mom, peace out. We're gonna go solve this fucking Scooby-Doo mystery, and you can't tell me what to do. You can't tell me what to do, Mom! Anyway. Okay, let's go. Sarika nodded back, but even in the darkness I could see that her lips were quivering. She was scared. It's funny, because now she doesn't act scared ever. Maybe I'm lucky. What I wanted in this situation wasn't a brave comrade who would go boldly forward with me, but a friend who would shiver pathetically behind my back. No matter what happened, I had to protect Sarika. Having her there made me feel better like that. I brought my focus back to what was going on around me and started to softly walk forward. What the fuck? Oh. We had that dream. Okay, so is that Amy then? Okay, that makes sense. So now Amy's trying to kill us? Why? What did we do to her? I woke up from the usual dream. For once, I hadn't been sweating in my sleep. In fact, I felt better than usual. Okay. I booted up the PC, checked my email, and then loaded all the major newspapers and news sites up at once. It was how I usually started my morning. I felt extremely alert. I could probably finish my usual routine in less than an hour. Yeah, that's right. I'm not a kid anymore. I won't give up halfway like I did before. This time, the mystery I needed to solve was right in front of me. I wonder if each chapter is going to take us, like, 6 hours to do. Because then there's going to be, like, a... Have you ever seen this sticker? You know what I mean? Because, like, time to beat. Like, I looked it up, and most people, like, completionist was, like, 51 plus hours. Like, 52 hours. But, like, it's going to take us 70 to 80 hours at this rate. I talk a lot, but whatever. On a streetlight? On an abandoned phone booth? On the back of a mailbox? On road signs? You can find them anywhere in town. These strange stickers, which look like the faces of two fat men overlapping, are called sumo stickers. It's so funny the way they do this. Like, they're called sumo stickers. And it's like, you're trying to be dramatic, but sumo stickers doesn't make me feel dramatic. It's not like they're called, like, spying men or... I can't come up with anything creepy. But something creepy, you'd be like, ooh. But, like, sumo sticker. You know, it just ruined it. You're like, strange stickers. Look like the faces of two fat men overlapping are called... Dun dun dun! Sumo stickers. Like, almost like you call them fluffy bunnies or something. Like, it's so... The drama music in the background and the way they're, like, leading it up to be creepy, and it's just so not. It's so weird. The stickers are creepy looking. Oh, see, they all have different little symbols on the top of their... Oh, and they're all slightly different. Interesting. Huh. Okay, so that dot is just a dot. But, like, I don't think I was far-fetched being like, that could be a camera. It's not. It's just a fancy dot on their head. Could be a tiny camera, but I guess we're supposed to be like, sci-fi, it's staring at you through its eyes. It's watching you with its eyes on a sticker. I mean, there's a woman who has a magical voice, the guy who could see the future, the other guy could read minds. We have weird delusions. I don't know if that's anything, but you know, I mean, so I guess it's a little sci-fi-y, so we're supposed... Okay. But it's like, because they kind of broached, like, the little, like, kind of future thing. She's got a magic voice and whatever into it in a realistic kind of way that when they're like, oh, the stickers can watch you. What kind of bullshit? That doesn't seem like it would fit here. But, like, these people with their quote-unquote magical abilities is like... It's just, I think it's done in such a way that you could be like, yeah, sure, she thinks she has a magic voice, but she really doesn't. You know what I mean? Like, you could be like, psh, what? That's crazy. Like, she thinks that she does, but she really doesn't. Like, because it's not like, you don't see the effects and it's not totally sci-fi. You know, like, sometimes when there's world building, it's like totally sci-fi and you're like, yeah, no, I believe that stickers could stare at me in this world. 100%. But this is made so realistic with, like, the way these people are and, like, the creepiness factor, you're like, there could be absolutely at the end of Scooby-Doo, like, it was just Old Man Jenkins in a mask. You know what I mean? So, like, when the sci-fi weird kind of twist kind of pops out, you're going to be like, whoa, that's... I feel like it's going to be a little more disconcerting. You're going to be like, what? Even though you know it's coming. But it's just because the way they've put, like, the little elements, the spooky kind of elements and the magical kind of elements in there, it's just kind of sprinkled in there, like a few errant sprinkles floating around, and you're like, what? No, that it's easy to kind of just push them in the back and think it's more like a real-world mystery than it's a sci-fi magical mystery going on, you know? I don't know if that makes any sense, but... So it's just like, what? Sumo stickers are... So I'm still trying to figure out a logical, like, well, that's a camera. Instead of, they're staring at us through their magical eyes. But... You know, because the sci-fi element is just so buried right now. It's like so just like under the surface that it's easy to kind of just kind of gloss past it and like act like it's not there, even though it is, you know? I don't know. I'm sure it'll come out more, but anyway. The first time people started talking about them was back in 2007. They were big enough that at one point people were talking about them on TV. After the 2009 Shibuya earthquake, everyone just stopped talking about them, but... Lately, they've started appearing around Shibuya again. They started popping up before the earthquake. Government spy stickers. Why does that middle one there, like, look like an old man in the center of it? Do you see it? Like the actual center one. Third from either way you look. Like, all the other ones, it's like, okay, two faces, two fat, chubby faces, and then that one looks like there is, like, on the right-hand side of it, like kind of a chubby dude. But then he shares eyes with this old dude with a beard and like a long goatee looking thing. He's got kind of a longy mustache. Do you see it? Do you fucking see the old mustache dude? Like, it's like he's got like a long mustachy long goatee. It's like a long goatee. Not a nice trimmed one, but like long glorious gray goatee thing going on. What is the deal with that? That's so bizarre. Maybe it's supposed to look like it's old and worn, but it just looks like an old dude in it. It's freaking weird. Anyway. This was found yesterday, for example. Sorry, I'm just distracted by this. Right. I mean, it's creepy. At first, these stickers may appear to have been put up at random, but they actually all have something in common. Well, those ones are all identical, but this, and this. These 3 stickers were found near the sites of the bizarre deaths that the whole city's been talking about. Okay, so we did find one. That second one there. And, like, the ones that we had seen right on the bottom were all different, like, different variations, but these ones are identical. So I wonder if that has anything to do with it, or then they just didn't want to make different ones. You know what I mean? I wonder if that's supposed to be a point, like, they're identical. Right? This was put up on the karaoke box opposite the apartment where Don't Look at Me took place. Still think it could be a camera. This was put up on a streetlight near a leaky noise. I'm just trying to see if you can see anything in them. This was put up on the Love Hotel opposite the scene of Revolving Dead. That's right, all of these were placed near the scenes of the deaths. Some of you may think this is just a coincidence, but Don't Look at Me and Revolving Dead took place in a 5th-story condo and the 3rd story of a love hotel. Both of these stickers were placed high up on the 5th and 3rd floors of the buildings opposite them, as if they were looking down on the scene. Leaky Noise was no different. It was placed on a streetlight looking down over the scene. Like a god. Oh god, don't open your eyes. It's gonna creep me out. Is this really just a coincidence? Who created these stickers? Why are they being put up? And do they have anything to do with all these strange deaths? We'll continue our investigation. Finally, Don't Look at Me took place on September 7th. Leaky Noise took place on September 19th. Revolving Dead took place on September 29th. Have you all noticed that these incidents took place on the same dates as the first 3 New Generation Madness killings 6 years ago? If the sumo stickers have something to do with what's going on in Shibuya right now, then maybe they have something to do with what happened 6 years ago. I was really waiting. I was literally, like, tense when the stickers kept popping up, like, I was like, oh god, it's gonna open its eye at me. And if it makes a baby crying noise, I'm gonna scream. Like, anyway. Muse 5. That means no one but us has seen it yet, right? That was the video. Did we do that? That was us? Scoop, tracking the mystery of Shibuya's sumo stickers. Hekio. Hekio Academy Newspaper Club. Cameraman, do your damn job. Like, we admitted that it was us. We would have put it up secretly, but I guess we want glory. He's like, man, they took all this time making this conspiracy theory video. Why will no one watch it? It's like that time I kind of told all the freaking wrong-siders there is such a thing as flat Earth. God. Well, we haven't ended up for more than 24 hours, but... hey, here's another video tagged Shibuya that's just amateur reporting on those arson cases. It's got over 100 views. Wait, this video is just a compilation of some rumors of the occult board, and it's got over 3,000! Off the occult board, sorry. If you live in Shibuya, the ghosts of the people who died in the earthquake will possess you and give you strange powers? This really got 3,000 views? Although, that could actually be true, considering the fact that they have strange powers. I'm just saying. Dead people had strange powers, maybe they are being possessed. Hey, are you listening? Yeah. Ugh, I don't feel well. I try my hardest to avoid looking at it directly, but screwed up. Do these stickers creep you out that much? I mean, they're really creepy, and one opened its eye and cried like a baby at me. That's scary. Well, they're certainly not what I'd call cute. You look at Gordo pictures all the time, so you're used to this stuff, right? You maniac. Isn't Gordo pictures, or isn't that like... It's something gross, and I know what it is, but I don't want to remember, so... No, I don't think that has anything to do with it. Isn't it like... I forget. It was one of those things that you learn what it is and then you kind of block it. I never looked, but like people tell, like I saw an explanation. I was like, I'm gonna just file that in the. Nope, the fuck, and chuck it right out of my brain. So I raised my head off the desk. Today's news with Tomoaki Watabe. I should know. Anyway. Just Miso makes it easy to eat. Snap it in half and enjoy the delicious crab. Sponsored by Waltz with Crabs Inc. Wait a minute. Is there a way to like... No, don't do that. No, I wanted to like... I wanted to hide the thing because I wanted to read like... About the login stop of a person targeted for an account takeover. Yeah, I don't know. I wanted to see the rest of it. Ito's Pokecom was displaying the news video we'd made and uploaded to Nikoniya last night. The one about the sumo stickers. The thumbnail was a close-up of that sticker. Thumbnail. A smaller, compressed version of an image on a computer used to allow a viewer to see the image before they click on it. The name comes from the fact that the image is sometimes the size of the nail on a person's thumb. Well, you know, when screens were tiny. Yeah, why is there one on our door? Where did that come from and why is it there? No, 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 please don't. No. No, thanks. No. Damn it, calm down. It's not the creepy eyeball opening, it's the baby screaming that just really creeps me out a lot. Ugh, I don't like babies. It was just a hallucination. You imagined it. You looked again and it wasn't there. I'm back! Hey, what's wrong, Taku? Nothing. I almost jumped out of my chair when the door opened. I turned around and saw Sarika frowning. Oh, no. Oh, no. What do we do? It's nothing. What's that? Food? You're the one who told me to go buy it. It's Sarika. Let's do a positive one with her. I forgot where we were. I think we might have been at negative, but I want to do a positive one with her. She was right. I'd spent all the lunchtime going around the school taking videos of the preparations for the fair, so I could have this time to use as I pleased. I'd missed lunch. What a pain. Here you go, Shin. A ham sandwich and milk coffee. Cool, thanks. Taku gets a calorie block and a Mountain View. I don't know why you don't get tired of this stuff. Stop hassling me about it. This is the most effective way to get a balanced diet. I don't think so. Mountain View? Yakisoba, salmon rice balls, cream bread, a chocolate cornet, a bean jam bun, and a grapefruit for me. I like her food better. You got the world's most inefficient metabolism. You're a girl, right? I am, yes. Why? Don't make that why are you asking face at me. Sarika grabbed the cream bread off the massive pile of food in front of her. God, I wish I could eat that much food. That's more food than I could eat in a day without gaining 40 pounds. Wow, I'm hungry. Let's eat. She chomped down on the bread. She focused only on devouring her meal and ignored what everyone around her might be thinking. Good for her. Shouldn't worry what other people think. Was she really a girl? Smacks him. Shut up! I always worried a little watching her. She should think a little more about how she looked to others. Okay. You are just... The more you talk, the more of a massive douche you become. Jesus Christ. A girl can eat whatever she wants. It's not about how she looks to you. You goddamn douche canoe. This kid's gonna make me kill him. You know what? There's gonna be a point where he's gonna die and I'm gonna be like, you kind of deserved it for all the douchey shit you said. For like the staring at panties, that wasn't your fault. That's the writers that decided that we were gonna have to basically see her panties and it looked like she wasn't wearing any. The lesbian makeout scene, the thinking every woman wants you, drugging her, now talking about how she has to worry how she looks to others. I'm just saying, honey, you need a good backhand across the face. It's not how you talk to girls and or women or anything with a vagina. Or if anything that identifies as a woman, even if it doesn't have a vagina. It doesn't fucking matter. You know what? Anyway. This is not how you talk to people! Oh, you should worry about how you look to others. You should just worry about shut the hell up. But seriously. This kid is triggering. Stop it. Anyway. She chomped down so hard that the cream inside the bread flew out and stuck to the edge of her lip. Oh, God. Now you're gonna just... Oh, God. I got cream on my mouth. Oh, God. Now he's gonna have... Oh, God. I know where this is going. Oh, God. You perverts. You dirty, dirty perverts. Ito's demeanor suddenly changed. Aw, it's all sticky. Oh, gross. Oh, you know what? The perverts who wrote this game. Shame on you. We should just do negative all the time. This is gross. Instead of wiping it away, she kept eating her bread. Both of them just have a cream problem themselves. But not in a bun. I'm gonna stop. With every bite she took, her lips got dirtier and dirtier. But it's so good. Strangely, I found myself unable to look away. Why was I staring at her mouth like this? Oh, sweetie, you're such a horny little pervert, and yet you still don't realize? Well, I'm gonna think of it. I never really stared at someone's mouth when they were eating, especially a girl's. Her plump lips and the way her pink tongue darted around her mouth as she licked away the white cream seemed strangely arousing. Ugh. This game is gonna make me want to just... I'm gonna smother myself. I feel so gross. Hey, Taku, Shin, you're both staring at me. Is something wrong? Oh, we're still in the delusion. Okay. Oh, no. Nothing. Both Ito and I looked away. Why did I feel a little excited? Anyway, wipe your mouth. Okay, then. Taku, you lick it. I just feel so gross reading these lines. But you know damn well she's not like, lick it. She's like, you should lick it. Oh. I feel so creepy. Huh? Pervert. Sarika grinned a little and then she walked right in front of me and brought her head close. I think I prefer the negative ones where we think that people are going to stab us because, I'm serious, those are more realistic. People are going to stab you with what a pervert you are. I mean, you can't help it when your mind wanders and you think things like this, sure, but, like, I don't want to be in somebody else's gross, pervy head when they're thinking this shit. Like, keep it to yourself. Don't make me share with you. Ew. Anyway. I want you to lick away the white cream on my lips and make me all clean with your tongue. I think I'm gonna vomit. It's sweet and delicious. So, do it, please. Stop it. It's not like it's a kiss. Come on. Her soft lips were right in front of me. They smelled like cream. She said it wasn't a kiss, but wouldn't licking it away be naughtier than a kiss? Yeah, after what you've been thinking, you pervert. Okay, I'll do it instead. Hey! Oh no, I said it's okay. Don't stop me. You bastard! When I imagined him licking Sarika's lips, I felt really annoyed. I even felt like I was gonna throw up. You and me both, buddy, and you started this. Stop it! I offered her a tissue. Just wipe it away. Taku? You're no fun. Shut up. What was going on here? This was like one of those sex circles you sometimes read about in Cool Cat Press. He really needs to stop reading these magazines. This wasn't the Hekio Academy newspaper club. Taku, I'm sorry. Did that really bother you? Then... Sarika scraped the cream off her lips with her finger. I'll make you lick it instead. Huh? Look at Ito in the background, his pervy little face. She jammed her finger into my mouth. It was so sudden that it scared me a little, but I licked the cream off her finger without thinking. The taste of sweet cream spread throughout my mouth. Is it good? She pulled her finger out of my mouth, and then she stared at it. Then she glanced at me and grinned. It's all sticky with your saliva. Where did I get that from? 'Cause you're a fucking pervert, you horny little bastard. Sarah wasn't that sexy to begin with. Yeah, but you literally need to go home and, like, just touch yourself, okay? Because, like, Lord knows this is... Just don't make me watch that. But, like, good Lord, sweetie. Well, that was more perverted than sexy. Yeah. Were men just really vulnerable to girls like that? No, you're just a whore. Was I? But as for Serica... It's so good! As I watched her happily chow down on her cream bread, I decided the chances of her ever turning into a brain-dead pervert like the one I just imagined were near zero. Yes, but you, on the other hand, brain-dead pervert. Serica was still a little girl. She probably never even fallen in love. Felt a little superior. Hey, Onoe, is the vice president not coming? Serica tilted her head a little in confusion. Her hand stopped just before she grabbed her salmon rice ball. Wait, who the hell eats a salmon rice ball after they eat cream bread? I don't think she'll be here today. She's busy getting ready for the festival. And Nan's been kind of weird lately. She doesn't look like she's doing too good. I wonder what's wrong, she whispered. By lately, she probably meant since after Nono met Aremura. It was true that after that she'd given up on telling me not to follow the case. Either way, thanks to that, I've been able to focus on the case without being interrupted. Since she'd met Aremura, huh? Okay, we can talk while we eat. Let's get started, Kazuki. Can you close out of ESO2 for a second? We're going over the info on the case. She may have been waiting for something to spawn, or maybe she was just good at a good stopping point, because she quit the game with much less cajoling than I'd expected. Cajoling. Spawn! In-game lingo, spawn is used to refer to the appearance of an enemy on the game field, and waiting for spawn means to wait for that to happen. Kazuki often spends several hours a day waiting for a rare monster to pop, and on weekends she's willing to wait over 10 hours at a time. Good God, girl has the patience of a saint. She started to print out data from the PC. That was just her having a whole conversation. Now then, there was a lot of new information, but I'd spent so much time making the video that the board was the same way it had been. It was time to go over it. Oh fuck. First I should start with what I can put on the map. The space on the right is open. Let's start by putting the stuff that we still don't know a lot about there. Oh great. What do you mean? You know, like that video. I see. Okay, then... Ito forced himself to swallow what he was eating. Let's put up any videos that might have something to do with the case here. Yeah, that's the way to go. Great, are we gonna have to... Alright, so the video that was uploaded to the wiki was footage of the inside of the Love Hotel room taken from the outside, so... Okay, well, I know where that is. That's leaky noise. I'm assuming... The top one's karaoke, and the one underneath it's inside the hotel room. That one, well, it says hotel, so and that also kind of looked like the area where the Love Hotel was. And then, are the other three leaky noise? Because I don't know where those are. You know what I mean? I would assume. I'm not sure where that middle bottom one is, but anyway. Okay. Oh. The video that was uploaded to the wiki was footage of the inside of the Love Hotel, taken from the outside. Okay, that's this. That's the video. Okay. Yep. And here's the summary. It's because of this video, isn't it? So, on 10/2/15 Friday, a mysterious video was uploaded to an aggregator wiki site. It was taken from outside the window of the Love Hotel and shows the dead body at the scene. It's unknown who took this video, how, or why. Discussions were held on the internet to no avail. It was quickly deleted from the wiki, but multiple copies were made and re-uploaded by viewers, and now it can be seen on several other sites. The media, including TV news, has taken up the story, and it continues to gain exposure. And then I had a weird hallucination. Wait, hold on. What was that? It's because of this video, isn't it, that I had a weird hallucination. It was just a plain old wipe. So why did it seem so strange? Because it looks like blinking. Taku? What's wrong? What's wrong with you? Just listen for now, okay? Okay. Where was I? They never caught the guy who uploaded the video, right? Yeah, there was a big festival online over the weekend, though, since it got reported on TV. That's right. People on the internet like to make fun of TV and newspapers, but the biggest cause of online festivals was mainstream media attention. But there's been no updates, which means nothing new to talk about for 3 days. Is it dying out? Given the nature of what happened, it won't die out fast, but... Oh, there was that thing with Koshin on the weekend too, right? Huh? Oh no, I didn't know what he meant. Oh, yeah, that thing. What do you mean? Koshin's the biggest company involved with the rebuilding work, right? They're also involved with those security cameras going up all over town. Somebody started complaining about how the cameras were an invasion of privacy, and this guy at Koshin acted like an arrogant dick. I think there was actually a lawsuit filed this morning. Yeah, that happens all the time. So people are starting to talk about that. I see, so that was it. It's so funny that he's such a douche that he can't be like, wait, I haven't heard of this. What was it? He's like, yeah, that, I know about that too, instead of just being not a douche. People are starting to say that the video is a prank or a fake, and the majority that think that it's real are shutting them down. So it was self-feeding then. Either way, without fresh fuel, it would eventually have to go out. Self-feeding, a word Miyashiro made up. When a festival or flame war on the web lacks fuel to keep it going, sometimes people will appear to point out problems with the existing evidence, which leads to a new flame war. When he sees lots of these, Miyashiro believes it means an online festival is beginning to wind down. Well, I understand why people would think it's a prank or a fake. But after having been there, I knew it wasn't. That's right, I should put up the video of the room, too. Kazuki, can you edit out something from the Love Hotel video for me? Okay, that's all. Oh, I guess this too. Oh. Why was he putting that up there? Why? You don't need to put the newspaper club's video... That's right, it's creepy. See, even the self-proclaimed girl says so. We don't know what might be related to the case, right? And these stickers might be the key, right? Maybe, but... Listen, they aren't as creepy as you're making them out to be. Come on, I'm putting them up. It's so funny because we made the video and we're like, nobody's seen the video. And then he's like, I'm gonna put it up. Why are you putting that up there? Wouldn't you want it up there? We are like the most baffling human being on the planet. Damn it. You can only say that because you haven't seen it with its eye open. Well, it hadn't actually opened. Jeez, are you a girl? I'm a guy. God, we are such a little bitch. It's kind of funny. Fine. There were a lot of sumo stickers in the other images anyway. I shouldn't let it bother me. But I was going to avoid looking at them directly too much. Or is Ito the one that made the video? I don't know, but... Alright, we've put what we've got on the stickers up on the board, but... A long-distance shot of the sumo sticker looking down on Don't Look At Me case was... Well, it's gotta be... Okay, the long-distance shot of the sumo sticker looking down on the Don't Look At Me case. It's gotta be this one, because that's the karaoke place. I don't see the sticker in it, but it's gotta be this, I think. I wonder if you're wrong if it tells you. What's that? A shot of where the sumo sticker was put up. Well, I can see that, but why? Well, I've been wondering ever since I found the thing. How'd they get it up there? This is the 4th floor. Couldn't they just open a window and lean out? These windows don't open. Oh, that's right. You went to do karaoke alone, didn't you? Look at him grinning, asshole. It wasn't karaoke alone. I didn't sing. What about the other incidents? Mickey's like, anyway, keep moving on. He's just like, poke, poke, poke. You see all your buttons? I'm gonna push them all. Ito ignored my protest and motioned for me to continue. They all know what a goddamn asshole I am. Damn it. It wasn't karaoke alone. Next is leaky noise, I guess. Oh, we didn't have a sumo sticker for this one yet. Yes, we do. When I got into the scene 2 days ago on Sunday, I found a sticker on a nearby telephone pole, just like I'd expected. The close-up footage of it is the one I used for the newspaper club video, so... What's this? Alright, woo! I'm doing good. Ugh. It really was creepy up close. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't look at me! And the long-range photo of it is... I'm gonna say... Okay, that's the Love Hotel. I don't know what that is. That's like a crowd. I would think it's this one? Hold on, let me see if I can pull up my guide. Hold on. I think it's this one. That's where I'm gonna guess. Hold on, my thing's not open. My tablet's not opening up. Hold on. Oh, good lord, are you serious? Can you, like, open up, please? Okay. Hold on, I gotta pop out, sorry. Okay, wait, these are the things from the okay. Mapping trigger, this is chapter 2, okay. So let's see, the video was uploaded, let's see, the long-range photo, yeah, okay, this is it, yep, okay. Okay, yeah. Alright, so that's right. I just don't know, I'm curious as to what that other one is, so yeah, we're right, this is it. Because that's the Love Hotel, and I just don't know what the other one is. Because I'm just not sure where is the telephone pole the thing on the right? Because that looks like a telephone pole, but it's weird that he took the photo on the right. Unless she was sitting at the far left, and so it's like the whole scene. Like, she was at the left, and that's... Because there are telephone poles kind of in the background, toward the back of the building, but it's like you'd think it would be kind of in the center of the shot, but I guess not. Anyway. Anybody who wanted to could put that sticker up there. But the long-range photo with the sumo sticker for Revolving Dead is... Revolving Dead was the... Okay, yeah, that's the... That's this one, because that's Love Hotels. Okay, what's that other one, though? I wonder what that is. That looks like a crowd gathered around, you know? And this was on the outside wall, too. There's a window, but it's way out of reach. Yeah. Couldn't you stick it on the edge of a long pole or something and push it against the wall? Smart, actually. Had she already finished eating all that? Well, you could, probably. But you couldn't do that at the karaoke box, could you? I mean, maybe it's a long-ass pole. It depends how long your pole is. What's that other picture? Is it this there to... That wasn't the answer I was looking for. I ate a little too much. What if you had a really, really long pole? They'd see it doing it. Not if you did it at like 2 a.m. Then you could dress up like the building janitor or something. First a long pole and then that. I mean, maybe this is... How do you know that? I'm just saying that's exactly what I did what I would do if I wanted to put them up. Well, it's possible, I guess. What's wrong? It's like, this whole case is so weird, but you're talking about putting stickers on a pole, or dressing up like a janitor and rappelling down the side of a building or something. I just can't imagine the guy who put them up doing something so realistic. Well, that's if the guy who put them up is the same one behind all the deaths. No, we don't know if it's the same guy putting them up. And anyway, do we need an actual criminal for this? Cops are saying that all 3 cases are suicides. But they're also trying to find the person who visited the room right before the Don't Look at Me case, right? And... yeah. God, that creepy knocking. Thank God it's kind of like late at night, so no one should knock on my door, but if anybody knocks, well, creepy knocking, we're playing this game, I'm gonna scream and fall off my bouncy ball. I'm just saying. Fair warning. I still felt like there was someone on the other side of that door. I feel like it's a message from someone who knows what's really going on. A message? I don't know what Kikita was doing just before he died, but... maybe that high school girl for all we know. He was in a love hotel. What do you think he was doing? I'm just saying. He was in some kind of abnormal mental state like the last 2 cases, and something must have caused that, like a drug or something. And then maybe someone who knew about the drug put up the stickers. Why? I don't know, but... What? What do you think, then? Huh? So what was the deal with those stickers around the crime scenes? Let me think. Maybe putting up the stickers was a goal in and of itself? Huh? You know Batman, right? Batman, fictional. An extraordinarily famous American comic book, also the name of the heroes in the comic. Launched in the 1930s, and as of 2015, there are many cartoons, movies, and live-action dramas about them as well. Batman. It should be Bat Guy or something. Batman. That's more than one Batman. What the fuck? Sorry. That's the one where the bat transforms into a giant steel man in a red cape. He shoots webs from his fingers and kidnaps kids, right? What the fuck? That's like everything wrong. Wrong. Batman wasn't any of that. Actually, I think that's about 5 or 6 different comics mixed together. There's this guy called the Joker. Whoa, you can't say that. The Giggler? He's the bad guy, and he leaves a Joker from a deck of cards at the crime scene as his trademark. That's a lot of decks of cards he has to go through. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Even if he doesn't leave a card, his face looks like the Joker from the card deck. So either way, he can say, Joker was here. So what does he transform into when he kidnaps kids? What are you talking about? You've got to love her a little bit. So what, a guy who looks like the sumo stickers killed 3 people and made it look like a suicide for fun, and then left the stickers there as his trademark? No, I'm just speaking hypothetically here. We just gotta look for a guy that's got 2 faces, 3 eyes. Okay, cool. So why doesn't he put the stickers on the bodies? It's just a hypothesis, okay? And why is this all happening on the same days as the new generation madness? How would I know? Why is Ito getting so mad? I tried to calm Ito down. Why is he so mad at me? He's like, there's something seriously wrong with Ito right now, like... Anyway, let's just go over what we know. We can talk after that. He's not even like, so why would he do this? Okay, so why? What are you doing? He's like, yeah, why? Ito, simmer the fuck down, dude. Take a chill pill, literally. Yeah, so it was a sumo wrestler stickers, right? Yeah, there's been one big thing. And then he's totally back to normal. Okay, so like, anyway. Are you... Touches him gently. Are you okay? Nobody is okay in this game. None of us are okay. That wall covered in sumo stickers was under the Shibuya Bridge, so... Oh, is that what that one is? People taking photos? Of it, maybe? Oh, okay. Oh, alright. Oh, okay. And the picture is, I see it. Okay. I couldn't tell because it's like the purple, but like, yes, I see it now on that wall. It's all the teeny tiny little stickers. You know what I mean? It's just, it was the angle of it, and I was just focusing on the crowd. I wasn't realizing that it's all the stickers all over the wall. Okay. All right. That's also not in the guide. It wasn't in the guide at all, because it just ends with the, like... Because I looked after, I'm like, I know that's the Love Hotel one. I was like, there's not... I was like, what is that other one? I'm so curious. So I looked. It's not there. So anyway. And the summary is... Sometime between late night on 10/2/15 Friday and early morning 10/3/15 Monday... That's not how days work, game. That's not how days work, game. Just stop for a second. Late night on 10/2/2015, Friday. Early morning 10/3. Okay, yes, between late night and early morning, 10/2 to 10/3. But Friday and Monday, there's a Saturday and a Sunday in their game, so the fuck. I think that was a translation issue. I think they might have translated Saturday incorrectly as Monday somehow. I don't know why, they look totally different, but... Someone placed a large number of sumo stickers on the wall of a bridge near Shibuya Station. The criminal's identity and motive are unknown. No announcement was ever made. Sumo stickers have appeared before in several places, but never in these numbers. A fierce debate about the meaning of this incident is being held online.
Unless 10-2 was Sunday, but I don't think it was. I thought we were all taught, like, we were doing stuff and it said Friday. But yeah, so 10-3 would be Saturday, and the kanji for Saturday and for Monday are different, very different. And Sunday and Friday, I can't picture Friday in my head right. Yeah, no, those are drastically different too. So like, it's not even like, oh, they look kind of similar. Sunday and Monday kind of look similar if I remember correctly. They're similar enough, but like, that's not even, it still wouldn't even be the same. Like, oh, we went Sunday, because it would still be Friday and Saturday. So like, this made no sense. Anyway, it's pretty creepy when you take a look at it. Have you ever seen this many at once? And how did no one see anyone do this? The sumo sticker phenomenon peaked in 2009 before the earthquakes, but I think even then you usually didn't see this many in one spot. I know, right? Wait. We just said that. You didn't see any in this spot. I know, right? It's like we just agreed with ourselves and we're at time, so hold on. Yeah, I've never seen anything like this before. How would you know? Because, Sarika said as she looked at me. I investigated them with Taku a long time ago. Huh? We went around and looked at every single one in Shibuya, right, Taku? Yeah, I guess we did. That was part of my dark history, though. Dark history. We're so fucking melodramatic. We're a perfect teenager. Net slang. An embarrassing part of your history that you would rather not talk about and that you wish was forgotten. Its origin can be found in a certain famous giant robot anime. Yeah, we were pretty serious. You said there was a big mystery involved, that it was a conspiracy. Hey, you idiot! A conspiracy? Look, okay, the Earth is flat. It's like, whatever. Don't look at me like that. You were in 6th grade in 2009, weren't you? Were you into urban legends back then, too? We looked into a lot of other stuff, too. The squirmy and the apocalyptic sound. Apocalyptic sound. I want to know what a squirmy is. A massive noise of unknown origin that has been heard all over the world. It's unknown where it first appeared, but around the year 2011, videos of the sound began to be found uploaded to the internet, some of which were recorded in Tokyo. Many of these videos contain a powerful, low-pitched echoing noise, like two pieces of heavy metal scraping together. The name is said to come from a scene in the last book of the New Testament, the Revelation of St. John, where an angel sounds a trumpet as the world is about to end. And yet, we're still here. Squirmy! An urban legend that spread via the internet beginning in 2003. Most variations of the story involve people who saw something squirmy, who later experienced strange incidents. The size and description of the squirmy varies, but it's often said to be a white color, and most of the strange incidents end very poorly for those who encounter it. Opinions differ on whether the original story came from an internet message board or a manga, and the debate continues to this day. It sounds really kind of innocuous when you call it like a squirmy. It sounds kind of cute, and then it's like, and then the people tragically die. Oh, well, that ruins it a little. We're not at a good place to stop, though. Getting back to the point, they haven't caught the guy who put these up yet, right? So, according to Miyashiro, who was already a poor, sad little boy in 6th grade. Hey, what do you mean I was a sad little boy? I'm just a sad, sad little man now. I mean, yeah. We don't know who created the sumo stickers or why, right? I don't know why I can't say sumo stickers and I want to say sumo sticklers. Anyway. That's right. So isn't it possible that they're involved in this case somehow? Shut up, Ito! It's possible. Of course, it was also possible that someone other than their creator was using them. But they'd been at all the crime scenes so far. Yeah, but they're fucking everywhere, so... Pretty much, chances are. But I mean, yes, they are. But logically, they're technically everywhere, so anywhere a crime happens, there happens to be a sumo sticker. Causation. Correlation, not causate. You know what I mean. Anyway. It's late, I'm not all with it, but... It just felt like they had to be involved. I mean, I'm sure they are, but... Okay. We're over time by like 5 minutes, so I'm going to stop, even though we're not exactly the best stopping point. But you know, it'll be 2 clicks and then we'll be done with this scene. But if I keep going, it'll be an hour from now, and this will be like a 6-hour-long part. So I'm going to stop here, and we will continue on about the stickers in the next part. So this game gets really good. Like, it's really interesting. Like, I'm enjoying this, you know? So good job, people on Twitter picking this, because, you know, I mean, obviously I've had it for a while, but I was always like, I don't know. But, you know, once you get in and play it, it's pretty interesting. Is it going to wear out its welcome? Taku might wear out his welcome because he's a little bit of a fucking douche canoe, but, you know. I have moments where I'm like, I kind of just want to throw you off the edge of the earth. And then other times where I'm like, but I kind of enjoy the fact that you're just kind of the worst. Like, kind of fun, but kind of, like, I think by the end I'm going to want to choke him to death, but anyway. I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.